Hi guys, it's Martin. We're just at the end of a fabulous weekend in Knoxville, Tennessee. We flew here on Friday, met a lot of great people. There's a yearly fly-in in Knoxville at the downtown island airport that I'm going to talk to you about. We'll start with the flight that Becky and I took out here, and then we'll have a little more info on the fly-in and about the guy that started it all several years ago, Max Grogan. Here we go. Hi everyone, it's Martin and co-pilot Becky.
Hi everyone.
We're about 2 hours into a 4-hour flight from Cedar Rapids, Iowa to Knoxville, Tennessee. It's Friday, May 18th, and we are on the way to the BeechTalk Fly-In at the downtown island airport in Knoxville this weekend. Looking forward to a weekend of fun, of seeing a lot of old friends again, making some new friends, a lot of hangar talking, a lot of airplanes, a lot of pilots. What could go wrong? One thing that's been a bit uncertain was the weather coming up to this weekend. We have some unstable air with a lot of moisture from the Gulf, and the forecasts over the last few days have been changing several times daily. So we're not entirely sure how much of a turnout we're going to get tomorrow, if the storms will stay away. Today it actually looks better than the forecast seemed to promise over the last few days. There were thunderstorms in the forecast, and they might still pop up this afternoon, but here is a late morning right now. You can see on the iPad we have some precip here to the west of our course, and then some rain to the south and east of Knoxville. But if this stays the way it is, we should have a pretty good ride today, and then we'll deal with whatever comes next. The title of this fly-in is the BeechTalk Knoxville Fly-In. BeechTalk.com is an internet forum that I frequent a lot, that I've got a lot of good information from, and that has helped me to meet a lot of nice people, pilots all over the country. This is the 10th BeechTalk Fly-In in Knoxville. This fly-in was started by a gentleman named Max Grogan. He lived in Knoxville, and Max and his wife Bobby organized this. They catered food at the hangar on Saturday, arranged a dinner for those that flew in on Friday, and it was a great event, still is a great event, to meet all those people that I know from BeechTalk. Becky calls them the men I meet on the internet, my boyfriends. Meet them in person, and a lot of friendships have been started that way, and hopefully that will continue to be the case. Sadly, Max Grogan passed away about a year ago. Very, very sad. He was a super nice guy that anyone felt they could be close friends with after just talking to him for a few minutes. But in his tradition, a few of us are continuing this fly-in. We're doing it once a year, every May. And while it's called the BeechTalk Fly-In, it's open to anyone. Everyone with wings is welcome there. And look at the BeechTalk website if you want to find out when we're doing this next year. Probably around October, November, we'll start posting the date for 2019.
Knoxville is a great location for a fly-in. It's pretty close to the center point of the eastern half of the United States. That is, everything east of the Rockies. That puts it within easy flying reach of a lot of people. Also, the airport and its friendly staff and management are very supportive of the event and help everyone feel welcome. On the way here, I see a familiar call sign on my iPad. It's a friend from Wisconsin, so I have to give him a hard time for not coming to Knoxville for the weekend.
Greg Stratz, are you in frequency?
Yep.
Hi Greg, it's Martin. You're going the wrong way. Knoxville is south.
Yeah, I'm heading home from Spruce Creek.
Alright, just kidding. Have a good flight.
You too. Be careful, there's some weather out there.
Hallman approach, good morning. Bonanza 7, 0 Tango Bravo, 9000.
Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, Holman approach. Good morning. Tail altimeter 29904.
29904, thank you.
Beckey is eager to help with flying the plane. Today she wants to make her first radio transmission.
So are you ready to try some radio work, co-pilot?
I'm not sure yet. Thinking about it.
So let's see, we're talking to Holman approach right now. It'll be a few minutes before we get anywhere else. Let's see, what's our next airport is probably going to be Evansville approach. So the current controller will say 70 Tango Bravo, contact Evansville approach at some frequency. And all you have to do is repeat the frequency. Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, thank you, bye-bye. And then we'll dial the frequency in here. We switch it around. And you check in on the new one and say Evansville approach, Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, 9,000. And they will say radar contact. And
Holman approach, Japan 11, checking in, descending 11,000, information, India request.
and give you the altimeter.
Train 11, Holman approach. Set to maintain to 10,000. Expect the ILS runway 5 approach. November 70 Tango Bravo, contact Evansville approach 127.35.
Yeah, go ahead.
Evansville's approach, right? Evansville's approach 127.35, November 70 Tango Bravo.
Yay!
I did it! Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, now we need to switch it.
Yep, now we switch it. And now we check on. Evansville approach, Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, 9,000 feet.
Evansville approach. Evansville approach, November 70 Tango Bravo, 9,000 feet.
November 70 Tango Bravo, Evansville approach, Evansville altimeter 29901.
29901. Thank you.
You did it!
I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it!
First radio transmission
Woo!
made by co-pilot Beckey.
That was exciting.
And you are here to see it.
Right. Does this mean I get to land the plane today?
No.
No? Okay.
The weather today is turning out much nicer than I had thought from the forecast a couple of days ago. Still, co-pilot Beckey watches carefully for any clouds that might be in our path. Because, well, clouds are bad, right?
Uh-oh. There's a big cloud coming in front of us right now, and Martin's job as the pilot
Central aircraft information,
is to divert
Sierra, current
left or
Evansville
right,
altimeter
but never through. And it
29901.
appears he is going to allow us to go through this big cloud.
It's not a big cloud.
It's a big cloud, folks.
Tops out 200 feet above us.
Yeah, okay, well that's true, but it's gray, it's dense. I can't see anything.
Well, we don't have the front camera running right now, but we'll get in here in a second, and then this camera will pick it up.
Well, here we go.
All right, we are now in the cloud, and what's happening?
We have turbulence, folks, and I'm rocking and rolling, and it's not my favorite. It isn't, it's just not my favorite. Oh, little precept, and there's another big one.
We have light turbulence from this very small
Yeah,
cloud.
That would be pilot suggestion.
What Delta Airlines would call light chop.
Yeah, there's a lot of chop to this co-pilot. Here we go again. I don't do amusement park rides either. Little precept, cleaning the bugs off the windshield. Oh, my side. I think Martin plans this. I know it seems impossible to believe that Martin has the power to place clouds strategically into the airspace here, but he does.
As we enter Kentucky, we get a little bit of rain, which helps clean the windshield.
November 70 Tango Bravo, contact Indy Center 121.17. Have a good flight.
121.17, Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo. Thank you. Have a good day. Indy Center, hello, Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, 9,000.
There's 70 Tango Bravo, Indy Center, Roger, low altimeter 29901.
29901, thank you.
And there's 0 Tango Bravo, we do something moderate to heavy precip 12 o'clock, 10 miles, extends 10 miles long route of flight. You need to deviate, keep it advised.
Bonanza, Zero Tango Bravo, roger, we'll let you know.
A few isolated cells pop up in our area as we get closer to Knoxville. A couple of slight deviations keep us clear of them.
Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, request 10 to the right to avoid the buildup.
November 70 Tango Bravo, deviation right of course approved when it will direct downtown Knoxville Airport.
Deviating to the right when able, downtown Knoxville Airport, Zero Tango Bravo, thank you. Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo is back direct Knoxville.
November 70 Tango Bravo, contact Atlanta Center 133.6.
133.6, Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, thanks for the help, have a good day.
Good day.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon, Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, 9000.
70 Tango Bravo, Atlanta Center, roger, Knoxville, 72991.
29901, thank you.
Then I talked to Knoxville Approach about how to get low enough to start a visual approach below the clouds.
November 70 Tango Bravo, Knoxville approach 123.9.
123.9, Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, have a good day.
November 4.
Knoxville approach, good afternoon, Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, 9000. Have the weather notice for Knoxville downtown.
08 downtown.
Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, Knoxville approach, altimeter 29990.
2990, Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo.
Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo, what approach you want to downtown?
Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, what's the minimum vectoring altitude in the area?
Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo, if I take you straight in from your current heading, I can get you down to 38, or I can take you north of that 3800 area around to the east side, and I can get you down to about 2700.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the east side. From 2700, I should be able to do a visual approach.
0 Tango Bravo, roger, you can expect that.
Thank you. Alright, this one could be a little bit bumpy.
So day 1 heavy, how's the ride there on funnel?
Smooth right now, but we're looking at this rain shark coming in the airfield. Has anybody else had any complaints about it?
So day 1 heavy, negative. It looks like it's maybe just a little bit east of runway 23 left. There's some moderate precip, is that what you're looking at?
Hey, firm for 81 heavy.
So day 1 heavy, contact the tower on 121.2. If you could, let them know how that is there on shore funnel so I can let the aircraft coming in behind you know.
And we'll report for 81 heavy. And we're switching tower.
Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo, turn an additional 10 degrees left.
10 to the left, Bonanza. 10 to the left, Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo.
Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo, just to maintain 4,000.
4000, Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo. You like it?
I do. I love this. This is, yes, I do.
November 0 Tango Bravo, just to maintain 2,700, fly heading 180.
2700, heading 180, Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo.
Gosh.
And Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo, request a visual approach now for runway 8 in downtown.
Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo, cleared visual approach, Downtown Island Airport.
Cleared visual approach, Downtown Island Airport, Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo. Airport is 11 o'clock. Bonanza 70 Tango Bravo, I can cancel IFR at this time. Mixture and range.
Downtown traffic, down 3 Charlie Tango is west crosswind, 08 downtown.
I don't see him.
Not
I'll do a
either.
quick turn. Downtown traffic, 0 Tango Bravo is doing a quick 360 here to give us more spacing. Downtown traffic, Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo is now joining the downwind.
Downtown traffic, Diamond 3 Charlie Tango is turning west base, runway 08 downtown.
And I have you inside.
3 Charlie Tango, roger.
Downtown traffic, Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo, now turning left base, runway 8, full stop, downtown. Downtown traffic, Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo, now turning short final for runway 8, full stop, downtown. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, 3 greens.
So cool. Nice job, baby.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Downtown traffic, Bonanza 0 Tango Bravo, clear of the runway, taxiing to the ramp, downtown. After landing, lights back to beacon, flaps are up, car flaps are open, trim 3 up. So, where do they want me to park? I'll just take this one as tie downs.
On the ground, a few friends who arrived before us come to greet us. There's no more flying to do today, so we enjoy a drink and share our stories of flying to Knoxville today from the various places we have come from. Later, we move inside when a light rain shower hits the airport. It doesn't last long, and afterwards the rainwater creates a nice mirror for some cool airplane pictures. We head to the hotel, and then our next stop is the downtown brewery. After that, the main event for Friday night is our group dinner at Chesapeake's, a nice steak and seafood restaurant in downtown Knoxville, where we enjoy a nice dinner before, in honor of the founder of this fly-in, we toast to Max Grogan with his favorite drink. So who was this Max Grogan? I had met Max at a handful of these fly-ins, and this time I asked other pilots to talk about how they remember our friend. Here's what they said.
Max was an absolutely terrific individual.
Just a absolute one-of-a-kind person.
Very cordial, easy to talk to, just a super guy.
He had a warmth, he had the ability to just immediately connect with everybody who came.
Max really meant a lot to a lot of people through the years. His southern charm and just his willingness to pour into others. Very selfless, very much a person I'd like to be like.
And I came up and I got to meet him. He took me back to his hangar, where we shared something to drink, talked. It was like I was his best friend.
And I got to thinking, I had never met this man, and here he was treating me like a long-lost brother, and he just gave me all the confidence in the world.
Help people, get to know new people, because Dad never met a stranger, and fly at the same time, so that was a perfect combination for him.
He was a gentleman.
A true Southern gentleman.
Everybody was his friend. He would do anything for you, anything.
He loved having all of this people who love flying and love Bonanzas and Barons and whatever, and
he just made me feel welcome. He made me feel more comfortable in my own airplane.
Anybody who wanted to see what it was like to fly, he'd invite them up, take them on a flight.
He welcomed me. Every time I called him, he always took my phone call. He was always willing to share his wisdom, and then once he even told me, don't come to the fly-in, Don, it doesn't look like a good day to be over the mountains.
So Dad loved flying, he loved BeechTalk, he loved all you guys. You were like a second family to him. And
I know he's watching over us today, and I hope he's up there watching us, maybe flying around in his Bonanza.
We miss him tremendously.
If you'd like to see these statements in full length, click on the button here in the top right corner, which will take you to that video. Then you can come back here to finish this one.
Downtown traffic 180 on final for 26, full stop.
Downtown traffic, 903 Charlie Tango's overhead. The number's on 08, entering the left downwind for runway 26 downtown.
Downtown traffic, Bonanza, April Bravo, departing 26, straight up approach.
Downtown traffic, Diamond 3 Charlie Tango's turning final.
It's mid-morning of Saturday, the day of the main event. The airport gets busy for a while as more hungry pilots and passengers from many different places come to Knoxville for the fly-in. The weather is much better than we had thought from the forecast. There were no storms and no rain all day, making us wonder if Max was pulling strings in high places to keep us safe and dry.
Downtown traffic, Diamond 3 Charlie Tango's turning left base.
Then it's time for lunch. Buddy's Catering, a local business, has always taken good care of us at the BeechTalk Fly-In in Knoxville, and today is no exception. The FBO provides great support too, and sets up tables and chairs in their large hangar for our lunch.
We'll appreciate that you guys came here last night or this morning to spend a day or a weekend of fun and flying with us, talking to old friends, making new friends, and of course also remembering Max Grogan, who, as you know, started this nice fly-in several years ago. He organized 8 of them. Before then, Bob, Arlen, and I offered to carry that on, carry on his tradition. And we're very happy to do that and excited to see so many of you here that come out for doing that. We could fill hours talking about Max, the things he did in his life and how he touched people. He was a Vietnam veteran. He was a professional baseball player. He actually played not far from where I live today. He was in Dubuque, Iowa. I live in Cedar Rapids. A real estate developer, a good friend to all of us, a husband, a father, and I know we all have fond memories of him, and I trust he's somewhere up there between the clouds looking at us right now, and hoping that we all enjoy being here. He is the first and so far only BeechTalk ambassador.
And then it's time to say goodbye. Many participants leave after lunch, and those that stay longer can enjoy a lot of activity on the ramp and runway. We listen to the sound of King Airs, Dukes, Barons, Twin Bonanzas, and Bonanzas. And there's a friendly competition of who's got the shiniest spinner.
Downtown traffic, Bonanza 220 Delta Sierra. Taking off runway. Downtown Island traffic, 323 Juliet Lima, departing runway 26. Downtown Island 1520 Romeo, departing runway 26. Downtown traffic, 831 Papa, taxiing terminal ramp to runway 26 for departure. Departing area. Downtown.
Some of us, Becky and I included, still spend Saturday night in Knoxville so that we can enjoy all this without haste. Our flight home tomorrow will be good, with a few storms to dodge, but otherwise pleasant weather. Cedar Rapids will welcome us with a low overcast, requiring an instrument approach, and the cool and windy weather there will make us want to go right back south.
Well, that's it. You saw the flight, you saw the fly-in, you saw the fabulous meal we had. We still had a great second dinner here tonight. Saturday night, tomorrow, the last of us are going to fly home, and I hope it was fun to watch. If you want to join us here, this fly-in happens every May. We intend to keep doing that for the next years. BeechTalk.com is a resource that's available free of charge to everyone. Every pilot is welcome to join it, whether you fly a Beechcraft or something different. Join us there. You'll find information about the next fly-in there. And maybe we'll see you next year. Thanks for watching. If you like this, as always, I'd be happy about a subscription. See you next time. Fly safe. Bye-bye.
Cut.
Scene 4.
Yeah.